Hey folks, this is Filipina Wife Abroad's channel, Chris behind the camera. We're gonna go surprise Pinky, who's at our garden, watering everything. It hadn't rained much lately. So I thought I'd sneak up on her and check out that cute dress she's wearing. Oh, there she is. Hey, what are you doing?
Hi, is that for my YouTube?
It's for your YouTube.
Hi, Filipina Wife Abroad here. Welcome back to my garden. First of all, guys, you know what? I think this is the perfect time that we're gonna show you. We're gonna give you an update for our garden, because I remember the last time that I gave an update about our garden was I think a day after the snowstorm, if you remember that.
We gotta wait till the plane goes by. Whatever
Yeah,
that is,
the
super
plane
noisy.
is really noisy.
I didn't even see it.
I saw it. It's nice and plane. And guess where it's safe. Don't worry.
Okay, here we go.
Concern, yeah. All right. So again, going back, and if you remember, that they were still seedlings at the time, and that the snowstorm hit, which we did not expect it, and it was really horrible. Yeah, and this is it, guys. I can't believe it. To be honest with you, I don't want to take credit for this. I'm just only helping Chris, because after the snowstorm, I really lost my hope. I was really discouraged, and I did not take care of this anymore. Yeah, so gradually Chris, I noticed every morning Chris was coming here, and day by day, you know, I think the garden, you know, it's like a relationship. And I learned something from this gardening this year, guys, which, you know, I'm gonna give credit to my husband. Ooh, I did not realize that my husband is really good at gardening. And he made it, because last year I remember that he admitted that he's not really into gardening. Very proud of my husband that he made it. Here is now our tomato. This is just very simple, guys, but you have no idea of the compassion, the time, the patience my husband has put in this until today, you know. So I'm just only helping him, and Ginto, look at him, you know. He looks very comfortable. So, by the way, before we move
Well, what's
on here,
Ginto's job?
Ginto's job is just to, yeah, until today, he's still chasing the squirrels out here.
And the bunnies. There are a lot of bunnies. So he keeps the
Not really
bunnies
a
out of
lot.
a lot of bunnies. He keeps the bunnies out of the garden. So,
Yes,
and he's really good at it.
And yeah, these are Chris's babies. Chris calls these babies.
Well, right now what we have, we planted 40 tomato plants,
40 tomato plants.
and you're going to see a few gaps. Only 25 survived. But we got to tell you that after the snowstorm hit, we thought maybe only 2 or 3 or 4 would survive. And so they all looked dead for weeks and weeks and weeks, and they weren't growing. And
But you know what, guys? Remember that last year, and we only had like 4.
we had 5 tomato plants. last year.
5 tomato plants, and now we got 24. Imagine that.
Well, we were going to do a lot more sauce this year.
And hey, not only tomatoes, because Chris, congratulations. I'm so happy, because guys, he made it for, you know, our tomato plant, our eggplants there. Unlike last year, I got only 1 eggplant survived, but this year almost all of them really survived. Now the problem is, because the eggplant here in the US is terribly big, so how could I consume them if all of them will give me this size of eggplants?
Yeah, we're going to have to donate some of the eggplant
Donates to whom?
to eggplant loving people.
And who are they?
Well, I'm sure we got neighbors, Pinky. Some of them are bound to love eggplant.
Well, let's see. This time, we're just gonna pick this one, because I think it's just so ready for
And there's
harvest
one
now.
under
And
here.
there's one here. Guys, what my plan is for these tomatoes, Actually, I'm just so excited to make, some puree from this, just like what I did last year.
Here
Maybe,
shortly.
guys, next week we're gonna start a real harvest, so I can start making, my puree. Chris is discouraging me.
What do you mean Chris is discouraging you? I've been watering the watermelons
I
too.
actually stopped watering it because actually the backyard is mine. The watermelon, and
This is the backyard to the backyard. We
Yes,
own
the
property.
backyard, the backyard.
We own property behind the fence as well. So
Yeah,
we've
this is
turned
the
that
backyard,
into
the backyard,
watermelon
the
patch.
backyard, correct. And it's my territory there because I planted watermelons maybe around 7 of them, and 5 survived, and they're doing well. So lately they are flowering already, so which means yeah, they're bearing fruits, but yeah, they're just flowering. And Chris said they're just only flowering, no fruits at all. So I realized, oh my god, I'm discouraged. So Chris, if you notice, I'm not going there anymore.
Well, you're supposed to pollinate them, Pinky. You're supposed to take the male stems, pollen, and put them in the female stems.
Oh really? Should I do that?
Yes, you really should do that. There's not enough bees.
I thought it's the bee's job.
Well, the bees are not doing their job, so you got to help them a bit, and that's how people get them productive. So I didn't know that you didn't know that. Yeah, really.
Yeah, I know that should be the process. So that's why it's the bee's job.
Yeah, but I thought you were mothering the ones in the back. The watermelons were yours. I was taking care of everything else.
You did not do this for tomatoes. They're just flowering and.
No, the tomatoes really are simple. The cantaloupes and the watermelons are not.
Then have you done it here? Because guys, there's only one survivor here. One cantaloupe surviving here. Yeah. So did you do it?
I did.
Oh really?
I did. I've been completely unsuccessful. I apparently don't know what the hell.
How did you know?
Because I don't have any fruit yet.
So I mean,
I got a lot of flowers, but
did you do it?
I did. I took some of the male stems, which are the long, ugly ones that look like a piece of fruit's about to pop out, and I put it on the flower.
I don't know which one. I do not know which male is to begin with.
All right. Well, there's Google, babe. So that's not.
All right, so never mind of the watermelon, but we.
And so this is.
Okay.
So this is our cantaloupe,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful actually.
First of all.
Well, are you gonna show them your pepper plant? We planted 5 pepper plants. Only one
it's
survived.
Nothing. Just
Are you
one.
kidding? We've got a pepper
Only
showing
one.
up.
Only one. Okay.
Well, but it's got 8 pepper. We thought they all died during the snowstorm. That one popped back.
All right, guys. So you know what? This is just a very simple piece of our work here, but I'm sure that many of you really can relate to making garden is not going to be easy, and especially if you're experiencing the snowstorm, which the weather here in the U.S. is just so unpredictable. I mean wherever, but snowstorm is snowstorm, and it would really kill what you have in your garden, and it almost did to our garden until my loving husband, the loving father of this baby.
Yeah.
Made it. So I'm so proud of you. So yeah, so now I am picking the fruit of his labor.
All right. So when you taste it, what do you taste when you bite into the tomatoes? What does it taste like?
Yeah, of course, very sweet.
It's not. What does it taste like?
What does it taste like? Tastes like Chris?
Tastes like love. Love is the main ingredient.
Very slow, very slow. All right, so yes. So guys, I got only 3 here. I love you. Yeah, this is the love. I love you.
And there's 3 more inside that I just picked earlier.
Yeah, I know.
So we have 6.
All right, guys. So yes, very noisy.
You see that plane? That is a
military.
World War II transport plane. That was the plane that led the invasion of Normandy for the paratroopers. It is here on a
Top of our house.
on top of our house. It is here to visit the museum, the War Museum here in town, and it's a big deal. A lot of people are here to celebrate. It flies around the world celebrating World War II and the soldiers, and they preserved it to honor that.
Thank you for that information. So I'm pretty sure that many Americans understand what you're talking there about.
There were a lot of Philippines in World War II, by the way, as well, that flew on that exact same type of plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hope that they're watching it.
Yeah, I'm sure. So if I'm in the Philippines,
So guys, are you watching it?
So
Comment there. Give me your thoughts about what he just said about that World War II planes. That right there just now. All right, so yeah, that's all. I hope that you enjoy our garden, and maybe we're gonna have the third update about our gardening, and we're just gonna ready for harvest, and I'm ready to make a puree this year. From now on, we're just gonna enjoy our tomatoes every day. Thank you for watching. Please like this video.
hey,
Hi, is that for my channel?
yes.
Hi, Filipina, why we brought here. Guys, I'm here in my one and only apple tree. Today is just my harvest day, and I got already here 4 pieces of them, but there are still really a lot over there. So I asked Chris to help me today because, of course, they are really high. And I am very excited. So this is my second year to harvest this apple tree. And I'm so proud of this apple tree because it really bears a lot of fruits, a lot of apples. And only me and Ginto are eating this. Imagine that. We cannot really eat all of them, but it's okay. I'm actually considering to make an apple pie, apple jam, but I'm not really sure about that. So whoever is making, apple pie in there or any apple jam, I hope that you can tag me so I can really see what your video is. So right now, guys, most of my apples I think are ready to harvest. Only birds are eating them, so some of them really have damages. So come join us and help us harvest. So here, Chris, this is already your job here. So look, this is I think the biggest, and I'm really surprised. Look, oh my God, it's really big. Oh my gosh. See how, oh my God, this is damaged.
It's got a, yeah.
Oh no, okay, let's see, I'll just...
Well, you don't need to save it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'll just see later what I can do for them if I really want
But you should try making an apple pie.
Yes, I'll try. Oh my God, this is really big, guys. But I'm gonna give this to birds, some of them. All right. I remember when we were in Illinois and I experienced, the apple picking. And when we moved here, I did not really expect that I have my own apple tree here. And look at me, I'm now picking my own apples.
Well, you should make an apple pie or an apple cobbler.
Or jam.
Apple dumplings.
What's that?
Apple dumplings? That's a dumpling with apple, not meat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oh my God, this is real. This is an apple picking. And when I experienced apple picking in Illinois before, like we paid, some bucks. This is free. I think it's time for me to make any apple recipe because this apple is so sweet, very sweet. So every day I'm picking here and I just eat it, just wash, or sometimes I just wipe it on my clothes and just eat it. I hope I'm in the Philippines, guys, because I can give this to my neighbors, but neighbors here just really don't care. I don't know why, because they can buy this at Walmart. But you know what, I think if I cook it, that's really too much. But every day I really eat it. Okay guys, so that's all for today. Thank you for joining us with my apple picking this year. Oh my gosh, so when we go home to the Philippines, I'm gonna miss this, I'm sure. I really don't care what my neighbors would say, but this is really awesome. Why would I buy? Actually, you know what? We buy apples at Walmart. So why buy? This is right outside my yard. It tastes like guava in the Philippines, actually.
This one?
Yes. All right, so enough. Okay. Oh my God. All right, so see you guys. So do you think I'm ready for my apple jam or any apple pie? So thank you for watching. Hope you like this video. If this video appeals to you, again, give us a thumbs up and share this for fun, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Filipino Wife Abroad. See you next year again, guys, for my apple picking. Bye! So the harvest is over, and we thank you for joining us doing it this year. But I have something to tell you. Guys, I actually did not make any pie or jam or any apple recipe from this. I'm so disappointed with myself again, you know. But I gotta tell you something about this one. Look at this. This is my favorite apple recipe here in the US. It's really yummy. So I grab this one every year at Walmart. And I'm pretty sure that we don't have this in the Philippines. It's just an apple, guys. So I am considering to bring this when I go home. Yeah, this is how it looks like inside. Some apples, I think they still have their skin on. It is coated with caramel. And combining this with nuts, it's so delicious, really. Sometimes I can really finish 3 apples of this. So what I did, guys, is this one. I made my own version. I don't have caramel and I have no time making caramel. So I made my own version. So instead of peanuts, I have my almonds. And, you know, I got already my chocolate syrup there in the fridge. And yes, you know, I just only peel the apple because it has dots already. So for those who have not tried this, I really recommend this dessert. It's so delicious, really. So I hope you can make this also, you know, on your own version. All right, guys, so I really appreciate your time coming to my premiere today and hope to see you next week, Wednesday again. Hope you like this video. Give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Filipino Wife Abroad. See you next week. Ooh, this is now my apple.